So today we will be speaking about Sant Tukaram ji. Can everybody see my screen? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So can you guess this personality, kids? Have you ever heard about Tukaram ji? Is anybody on the call present from Maharashtra?
I'm
Hare
not from
Krishna.
Maharashtra, but I've heard of him.
Okay, good. We will be talking about stories related with Tukaramji and Lord Vithala. So, do you know? Can you guess the deities? Which is this deities? Anybody? You can unmute and speak.
Vittal.
Very good. Hari bol. And this is also Vithal's deity. So, we'll start with Mangalacharan prayers. You can one of you can chant with me and others can be on mute while speaking aloud in your home. Om Ajnanatimmirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshuromilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Would anybody want to chant with me? Om Ajnanatimmirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya. Anybody? Hare Krishna. Rahaveshwar. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Who
Hare
wants to
Krishna.
chant?
Hare Krishna.
Who is speaking? I can't understand it. Aditya. Hari bol.
Hare bol.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hari bol. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Om Jnanantasya
Jnananjana Shala. Chakshuromilitam Yena.
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam.
Shri Chaitanya Om Vishnu
Sthapitam Yena Bhutale.
Bhutale Shastra
Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam.
Tasmai Shri
Dadati Swa.
Dattashira
Dadati Swapadantikam. This. Would you like to read the translation too? Haribol. Rahaveshwar. Would you like to speak the translation? Why aren't you speaking? Rahaveshwar? Am I audible?
Yes, Auntie.
Rahul.
I Haribol. Rahaveshwar, can you read the translation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was born in the darkest emergence, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obedience unto him when will Srila Rupa Goswami
Goswami. Established.
who has established with the material world the mission to fulfill the desire of Lord
Chaitanya.
Caitanya Give
Give me.
me shelter under his lotus feet.
Haribo. Okay, you can chant with me. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavancha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahakana Raghunathanvitam Tapsijeevam Sadvaitam Savad Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahakana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsha Nama Om Vishpadaya Krishna Prashnaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deelabandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Panchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Devacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasati Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna. Chant with me, all the kids. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Krishna.
Okay. Thank you so much. I feel so happy when I see all the kids assembling together for Hari Katha. Thank you so much for joining. It's my pleasure to serve you all kids. Krishna loves kids so much because your hearts are so pure. And I would like everyone to bless me so that I may speak for the pleasure of Sri Guru and Gauranga. Uh, in the summer vacation, most of them they are busy doing materialistic things. They are for material rejuvenation or material refreshment. But you all are so fortunate that Krishna has chosen you. I've heard that. From senior devotees that Krishna chooses each and everyone who are assembling together for Hari Katha. So thank you so much. I would like to start the session with shloka memorization. So, Srimai, I would like you to speak. Hare Krishna, Prem Priya Mataji, can you handle the mute and unmute of the kids? That will be
Yes,
better
Mataji.
because I won't be able to.
Yes, yes. Uh, your audio is disconnected, Sachin.
Sorry, Mataji, my voice was my network. I'm having some network issues, Mataji. Can I turn off my video, Mataji?
Yes, yes, sure.
Okay. Whatever we are reading in Sanskrit, we can just understand the text. So, who will read with me? Hari Bol.
Yes, Molishri, you can go ahead.
Okay. Okay, sing after me. Gange ya champe ya tari fendi. Your voice is very low, Molly Shri. Can you put your mic close? Gange Yachampe Yatari Pidandi. Others, you can be yourself, be on mute, and then you can chant at your homes aloud. Gange Yachampe Yatari Pidandi.
Champeya tari trinindi.
Rochi Pravaha Snapitatma Vrinde.
Roche pravaha snapitatma vrinde.
Bandhu Kabandhu Dyutidevya Vasu.
Bandhu ka bandhu jyoti divyavasu.
Vrinde Namaste.
Vrinde namaste.
Charanarvindam.
Charanaravindam.
Okay, let's sing once again. Who would like to sing again with me? This will be the last time, then we'll read the translation. Manhar?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. Gange Yachampe Yatari Pranindi.
Gangeya Champeya Tare Tvinidi.
Rochi Pravaha
Roche Pravaha
Snapitatma Vrinde.
Smat Snapetama Vrinde.
Snapitatma Vrinde.
Snapetatma Vrinde.
Bandhu Kabandhu
Bandhu Kabandhu.
Dyutidevya Vasu.
Dyoti Devya Vasu.
Vrinde Namaste.
Vrinde Namaste.
Charanarvindam.
Charanara Vrindam.
Okay, thank you so much, Hari Bol. Okay, anybody would like to read the translation? Srimai? Srimai has raised her hand.
No, it's a Janitha Mataji. Janitha.
Okay, okay. I could see her video actually. Okay. Mataji, please handle this mic and all. Okay.
Yes,
Mataji, you
Janitha.
want Janita to read?
Yes, yes.
Go, carry on, Janita.
You are backed by streams of splendor that
Reebok.
Reebok gold, lightning and the
Champaka.
Champaka flower. Your splendid
Garments.
garments are fed to the
Banduka flower.
Banduka flower, or rather,
Brinda.
Vrinda. I bow to your
Lotus feet.
lotus feet.
Hari Bol. The meaning of this statement is the Vrindi Devi, she's Tulsi Maharani. Her effulgent is so bright and beautiful that even gold, lightning, and champak flower is put to shame. So here, Vrindi Devi's, matlab Tulsi Maharani's form and her dressing up is depicted. So Vrindi Devi is a great devotee and wife of Lord Krishna, and it is very much please be on mute. It is very much fortunate to worship Vrindi Devi every day. After getting up early in the morning, we should first offer take our bath, and then we should offer water to Vrindi Devi so that we can advance spiritually. So we bow down at the lotus feet of Vrindi Devi. Vrindi Namaste Charnar Vindam. This is the statement by which we bow down to Vrindi Devi. So with this, I would like to move to the next slide. I hope you all understood this. If any question, then you can ask me at the end of the session. Now we'll discuss the shortcut to get Krishna. So here we can see there is a picture. we will be discussing about Tukaram. So he was a great devotee of the Lord. So I would like to share this shloka, which depicts why we should hear about the devotees of the Lord. So anybody would like to read this? Shriman. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Anybody would like to read?
Manhara Chanda. Meenakshi, you can unmute yourself and read.
Read the translation, then I will discuss the shloka. Read from your person who hear from spiritual master.
Meenakshi, read, beta. Meenakshi, we can't hear you.
Mataji, we can take another person because time is running out. Mataji.
Meenakshi. Yes. So now Manhar, you can go. Manhar already read it.
Manhar already read.
Shrim can go ahead. Okay. Shrimay, you can go ahead.
Shrimay, go ahead.
Shrimay, unmute yourself and read it.
Shrimay,
You
you
are
are on mute.
mute by my mistake. Unmute yourself again.
Let us hear.
No, read the translation. Read the translation, then I will read the shloka. We should know the translation.
Persons who hear from a spiritual master with great labor and for a long time must hear from the months of poor devotees about the characters and activities. The pure devotees hearts of the lotus feet of the personality of Godhead who awards his devotees liberation.
Very good. So when we hear about the Lord, when we contemplate about the Lord, when we hear the glories of the Lord and his devotees, then Sri Krishna enters through our ears. See, if we are thinking about Lord's devotees, then Krishna enters through our ears, and then he goes inside our hearts and he starts cleaning all the anarthas which are there in our heart, like anger, pride, greed, whatever is present. So he is the first audience when we speak about the devotees of the Lord. He becomes very happy when we speak about devotees of the Lord. So Krishna himself gives bhakti to each and everyone who hears about the devotees of the Lord. So that's why I have taken this topic of Tukaramji, so that may Krishna enters from our ears, and then he goes inside our heart and he sits and helps us in progressing in devotional service. So there is one more thing. Bhakti is not attained by destiny. Otherwise, destiny will be greater than bhakti. See, destiny, we can't say that he is a devotee because his luck was very nice. That's why he is a devotee. No. Otherwise, luck will be greater than bhakti. And bhakti is also not attained by pious deeds. Otherwise, pious deeds will be greater than bhakti. So if we are doing good work, then people who are very pious, then we can say that here just because he has performed pious deed in his past life, that's why he is a devotee. No, it is not so, because pious deeds will be greater than bhakti. And bhakti is also not attained from the mercy. Otherwise, Krishna will be called partial to others who don't have bhakti. So we can't see that kripa, we are his kripa patras. But bhakti is attained only and only from devotees of the Lord, because devotees are more merciful than the Lord, and they with their mercy they shower their blessings upon us so that we can attain liberation, and we can attain lotus feet of the Lord. So uh, this statement, Shuktasya pumsam suchira shamasya nanvanchasa suribhidividitorata tattadgunanu shravanam mukunda padaravindam hrideshu yesham. Person who hears from the spiritual master with great labor and for long time must hear from the mouths of pure devotees about the characters and activities of pure devotees. We should always hear about characters and activities of pure devotees, because pure devotees have lotus feet of the Lord in their heart. And when we hear about pure devotees, we carry the vibrations of the pure uh, devotees vibrations inside us, so that we can get the lotus feet of the Lord and we may get liberation. There is a great saying from Chaitanya Charitamrita, which is written by Vrindavan Das Thakur. Sadhu Sangha Sarva Shastra Koy, Love Master Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi Hoy. Which means the verdict of all revealed scriptures is that even by moments association with the pure devotee, it does not mean that by physically associating it is only attained, but just like just now we are talking about great devotees of the Lord. Then also we are associating by the Vani Seva. Vapu Seva is a physical association, and Vani Seva is a verbal association, by talking about their teachings, by their pastimes. So that even by a moment's association with a pure devotee, one can attain all success. Like they can get rid of the cycle of birth and death. It is mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhyamida. We move on to the next slide. The great need for Mahaprabhu's kripa. Does anybody know who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Anybody? Have you heard his name? You can unmute and answer.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, can you tell me who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Radha. Radha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Radha and Krishna combined, and he appeared
Hari
in
Bol.
Kali.
Hari Bol, Manhar. Very good, very good. Wonderful. I'm very glad. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is combined form of Radha and Krishna, and he himself, we discussed in our previous, bhakti is attained from devotees of the Lord. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself did not reveal bhakti in the starting when he came. He revealed bhakti after taking sannyas, because previously he was people were used to envy him when he used to preach, and he used to talk about Krishna. So people used to envy him. For becoming more merciful, he took sannyas so that people would respect him and he can shower more blessings on them, and spread more glories of Lord Krishna all over the universe. And here Tukaramji, Srila Prabhupada ji writes, it is said that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu initiated Tukaramji when he visited Pandharpur, and thus he became his disciple. Then he flooded the whole Maharashtra province with Sankirtan moment, the devotional singing of Lord's names, Ram, Krishna, Hari. So Tukaramji actually appeared after Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he appeared in his dreams, in Tukaramji's dreams, and gave him diksha of Ram, Krishna, Hari. And after that, there was a revolution of Sankirtan moment, because Krishna himself, Tukaramji is very much intimate associate of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya, without Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna consciousness moment cannot be attained, and one cannot be elevated to transcendental platform of Krishna consciousness without Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we will start talking about Sant Tukaram's birth and life. Anybody would like to say, this is a one of the abhanga. Abhanga means a a short song, which he used to write in Marathi. This is the translated version. So anybody would like to sing this poem kind of song in poetic manner? Then you can go ahead. Molly Shri?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Sing.
Tukaram speaks of the first part of his life in one Abhanga. I am Shudra by caste and merchant by profession. Family has worshipped Krishna for many a generation. My story is not worthy of narration. I'm just following saints' instructions. Intense miseries in this world I suffered. Eventually, my parents left this world. Famine took away social standing and wealth due to starvation. First wife met her death.
Very well. Thank you, Molly Shri. So Tukaramji was Shudra by caste, and he used to he was merchant. He was merchant. He used to trade grains, and his family was a great devotee of Vithala. But he suffered due to famine because due to starvation, his first wife met her death. So he married to his second wife named Avali, which we'll discuss in the next slide. Yes. Goddess, I will be discussing about birth of Tukaramji. Goddess Rukmini and Vitthal wanted to send someone on the earth to broadcast the glories of holy names and that of Bhakti. So Tukaramji, he came for spreading the glories of the holy name, and because he lost all the wealth due to severe drought and famine, people started disrespecting him. And at that time, his first wife died due to starvation. So he married to his second wife, and then he wanted to dilapidate the temple, like he wanted to renovate the temple of Sri Sri Rukmini Vatthala. So he started to perform Sankirtan moment on every Ekadashi. Previously, he was not being able to focus on the studies required for the Kirtan, but slowly with deep faith and respect, he started to memorize the song from great saints. He would stand behind them, he would sing in chorus, he would give up all shame, and he used to drink the water washed from the lotus feet of Vaishnava. He engaged his body, mind, and words, BMW, which is BMW of our body, mind, and words, in service to others to the best of my capacity. He used to worship Krishna with best of his capacity, giving up all the shame. One day, Krishna tested his faith. So we will go to the first story of Sant Tukaram. Rameshwar Bhatt was so-called scholar in Dehu. He came across the compositions of Sant Tukaram, and after reading them, he was so envious of Tukaram that he said Tukaram to throw his avangas in the river. He said him that you are not qualified because you are not a Brahmin. You are Shudra by birth. So you have no right to write such wonderful compositions regarding the Lord. So he humbly said that I'm not writing these avangas. I think you are mistaken. Lord Vithala, he writes. I don't write. I'm just an instrument. These Abhangas are not mine. Rameshwar Bhatt laughed and said, "You could be writing anything and misleading people. If you think these Abhangas are bona fide and these are Lord Vitthala's composition, throw them into the Indrayani river. If still they are safe, we will accept whatever you are saying." Sant Tukaram was very heartbroken, and still he threw the Abhangas in the river. He had to throw them with the stone, because this Rameshwar Bhatt, he was a big man on the village, and he complained to the villagers that this Tukaramji, he's not qualified. He cannot write compositions. Because of his narrow mindedness, he did uh, all these unfortunate stuffs. So Tukaramji, very sadly, he immersed his Abhangas, his dear Abhangas, which was his ecstatic poetry, ecstatic love for Krishna. He immersed them in the river, Indrayani River, which is close to Dehu, where Tukaramji used to live. And then he, but he was so depressed. He was so upset with, like, because he lost the Abhangas. He was like, Krishna has rejected his Abhangas. So he prayed to Sri Krishna that if I am your pure devotee, and if you love me, and if you have accepted my Abhangas, I request you that you please send me back my Abhangas. So he fast. He was to reciprocate with the Lord. He started to fast. He started to fast for 13 days. He was fasting then, and he had complete faith and deep faith inside him. So on the 14th day, Lord Vithala personally came as a small boy. He put his hands on his head, and he embraced him, and he said him that your Abhangas are safely under water, and you will get them tomorrow morning. And Vithala personally, in each and every villagers who were envious of the of Tukaramji's teachings and his Abhangas and his writings and poetries, he personally appeared in each and everyone's dreams and said that, see, tomorrow morning you will see Abhanga float all his poetry works coming out of the water and completely dry. I will personally command Indrayani River to hand over the writings of Tukaramji, which will be completely dry. Even after 13 days of fasting, he was sitting there for 13 days, and he was waiting for the Lord to reciprocate. He did not lose his faith. He was having complete faith that Lord will return his Abhangas, and he will accept. Actually, he was materially so above. He was so elevated in the elevated platform that he was not so much attached to his Abhangas. He wanted Lord to accept the writings. He was feeling dejected and rejected. That's why he was very upset. So Lord reciprocated with him, and on the 14th day, Lord personally got this Abhangas to in the hands of Tukaramji, as we can see in this picture. See, the next morning, the entire village came to witness. In the presence of everyone, the presiding goddess river Indrayani personally came and handed over all the Abhangas to Sant Tukaram. They were completely safe. Indrayani river was actually commanded by Vithala. So this incident only increased Tukaramji's fame and Rameshwar Bhatt's envy. But he could not do much. Respect for Tukaramji grew, and his prominence and success heightened. Actually, this Rameshwar Bhatt then because he committed Vaishnav Aparadh, he was envious of the devotee, so he committed Tukaramji. So his body started burning. I have not mentioned it in the slide, but I would like to share what Haribol. Am I audible?
Mataji, yes.
Yes.
Okay, are you all enjoying or am I boring you? Can you understand the story?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes,
Okay,
Mata.
okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Mataji.
Yes,
This
Mataji.
Ram-
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
okay, thank you. Okay, Rameshwar Bhatt, he did an offense towards Tukaramji. So Lord punished him. He was having burning sensations throughout his body, and even after taking a cold water bath, he was not being able to he was so much in pain that he was not being able to sleep at night also. Some villagers, they even said him that see, you have offended a great devotee, so Vithala is punishing you because you have committed an offense towards the devotee. You are so much envious of his writings and poems. Even though you are so scholarly Brahmin, still you have offended a dear devotee of the Lord. You should seek forgiveness. But he was very much envious. He did not go. Then he did not actually go to ask for forgiveness. So one day, Vithala appeared in the dreams of one night. Next night, uh, Vithala appeared in the dreams of this Rameshwar Bhatt, and he said that Tukaramji has been chosen by himself, chosen by him and Rukmini Maya to spread the glories of the Lord, glories of the holy name and Sankirtan moment. But you have offended him, and you have offended him very severely. So you should go and beg for forgiveness on the lotus feet of Tukaram. Then only you will be freed from this sufferings and miseries. So he cried and he begged for forgiveness uh, to Tukaramji. And then one of his disciples, actually, he wrote a letter to Tukaramji that Rameshwar Bhatt is asking for forgiveness. So Tukaramji was so humble. He was so humble. He did not even take the offense. He ran in the street to search for Rameshwar Bhatt, and he met him in on the road via road only. Like he did not even reach the home to Karam ji and Rameshwar, but they met on the way only. And they this Rameshwar Bhatt, he fell upon the feet of Tukaram and he said that please forgive me. So he forgave that. He said that I did not take offense, and he even wrote an abhanga which says that your burning sensation will come to cool. 1 second, I have this thing. Lead to happiness, misery will radiate coolness, flames will. And after reading this, there is a big abhanga. I did not mention it in the slide because it is the stories will be very much big. And so after reading this line that the burning flames will turn into the soothing showers, the terrible pain of all burning over his body at once, it subsided, and he was relieved of all the suffering. So this is the glory of Sant Tukaram, and we finish the first story. Now I would like to go to the second story. Did you all like this story? Did you all understand? Very good. Okay. Okay, we move on to the second story. Avli gets angry on the Lord. Avli was the second wife of Sant Tukaramji. Tukaramji was so much engrossed in his writings and his meditating upon the Lord that he used to go to Bhandara mountain, and he used to sit there and chant for days and months without much of eating. So this Avli wife, he used to love Tukaram so much that she did not eat. Uh, she would eat after Tukaramji ate. So one day she was she was searching for Tukaramji because he did not bother to tell anybody. He just used to go and sit in the mountain in solitary way, and he was chanting Lord's name. Constant chanting of the Lord's name was going on. So by searching, she actually used to search Tukaramji by putting her ears on the stones of the mountains. And those stones used to chant the names of Vithala. Just imagine, Tukaramji's devotion was so much elevated that the stones used to to produce sound vibration of Vithala, 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 Vithala. So by hearing those sound vibration, Avali used to climb the stones and the mountains. Now, what so happened? While she was climbing with the food and one pot she was carrying of water, a thorn pricked her foot, and she was profusely bleeding on her toes and her feet. And she was like, if I call Vithala, actually she was very much envious of the Lord. See, this Avali, she was not a devotee, but she was serving the devotee. And Lord loves the one who serves his devotee. He becomes the servant of the devotee. See, do you know who is the best among servant of Krishna? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me who is the best among servants of Krishna? Hari bol. Do you know the
I'm
answer?
pretty sure it's the person who's the servant of the Lord.
No, the question is, who is the best servant? Who is the best servant of the Lord? I mean, in the scriptures, it is mentioned that who is the best servant of the Lord. That's what I'm asking. Who is the best servant of the Lord? Do you know the name? Mahatru, you are on mute. Do you know? Okay, I think you don't know. Have you heard about Giriraj Govardhan? Has
No,
anybody
ma'am.
heard? You haven't heard about Govardhan?
I have.
Okay. Manhar, you have heard? Yes. Who is Govardhan? Can you tell?
Govardhan is a mountain Krishna lifted to protect all the people in Gokul from Indra.
Yes, very good, wonderful. Yes, he is the best among servants of the Lord. Actually, it's said by Srimati Radharani herself in Venu Gita. She says that in Govardhan Dashakam, we can see that Grihan Ripa Haridasa Shreni Variyati Nama. Like Grihan Ripa Haridasa Shreni Variyati Nama means Griha Ripa Haridas means the best among servants. Shreni Variyati Nama means here Giriraj Govardhan is on the top position. I just wanted to share this. Like if you get to ask like this question, then you can answer Govardhan is the best among servants of the Lord. So Avli was actually, she was not a devotee, and she was envious of the Lord because she used to think that Krishna is taking her husband away. He's all the time talking with her, seeing with her, and looking around. Everything he used to look around, he used to see with her. So she was like, he is not interested in his family life. He's not interested in whether there is a food grains or wealth in the house. So she was angry on Vithala. So she once she was thinking that if I'm bleeding profusely, but I want to call for the Lord, but I don't want Lord to come because I don't like him. He will make fun of me if he sees my this condition. So she did not call out for his name, but Lord appeared in front of him, in front of her, Avli, and as soon as she saw him, she said, "Who are you?" So he said, "My name is Ittu." Like we can see over here. "My name is Ittu." So she was so angry, she turned her face in opposite direction. Then Lord started laughing, and he turned to her in that direction, and she what she did, she turned in all the eight directions, but Lord was so compassionate towards her, and so Lord personally he said that, "Please let me take out thorn from your feet. Please let me." He was requesting Avli, like, "Okay, if you don't want to see my face, it's okay. I can understand, but please let me take out the thorn which is pricked in your foot." So Avli was like, okay. She sat on the stone with turning her head in the opposite direction of the Lord. She did not want to see the Lord. But Lord took Avli's Lord is so sweet and compassionate. He said, "My daughter, give me your foot." And he like one of the qualities of Shri Krishna is Priyamvada, which means his talking is so sweet. He always uses pleasing words. So he took feet of Avli on his laps, in his own laps, just imagine. And he took out the thorn from Avli's feet, and then he disappeared. So then anybody would like to read the last paragraph? This from
Anybody?
Avli character.
Aditya did it, Mataji?
Aditya. No, Mataji, I don't think Aditya did.
Okay. Aditya, you can unmute and read it, beta.
Even truth, AVALI.
No, no. Aditya, it's read from Avali carried the lunch. So I'm sorry, this is second last paragraph. Avali. It is not AVALI, it is Avali. Avali's Tukaram's second wife. Read from here, my cursor, if you can see. Avali carried the lunch.
Avli carried the lunch to Karam.
Tukaram.
And NNARRATED
Narrated.
narrated the whole in
Incident to him.
incident
To him.
to him, but
Due to his deep devotion.
to be did devotion.
Tukaram
understood that that was none other than Lord
Vithala,
who has come to help his wife.
Okay, Aditya. Okay, Aditya, thank you so much. Hari bol. Thank you, Aditya. Okay. Hari bol. Okay, then when Avli carried the lunch to Tukaramji and she narrated the whole incident to him. So due to his deep devotion, he could understand that Lord Vithala personally came and helped Avli to get to him. Because Tukaramji was hungry since so many days. So he was like, he understood that Lord did not want him to be hungry. So he came for Avli's help so that she could reach Tukaramji for his lunch to be provided to him. So then from that day he decided that he would not stay in the mountains for such a long time, so that Lord Vithala should not exert himself because of him. He didn't want to bother Lord Vithala. So he decided that he will always go back home for his meal, then only he would come for his bhakti works. Even though, so last line is like, this is kind of a this is kind of a moral. Like even though Avli was not a devotee of the Lord and would ridicule him, she had a strong duty of service towards her husband, who was a devotee, who was a great devotee. So, due to this one quality of hers, Lord personally came and served her. Like Krishna loves each and every one of us, and even though she had enviousness of the Lord, like she didn't used to like Lord, as we can see, she did not even look at the Lord when Lord was trying to help her. But Lord is so much priyam vada and so much with his sweet deeds. He helped her, and he helped her reach the mountain too. So this ends our second story. Uh, Mataji, can I take one more story?
Yes.
Actually, I was about to take two stories, but I think the time is
Yeah, time is.
running out.
So we have to do the quiz also, right, Mataji?
Yes. Quiz. So we will do quiz. Will take hardly 10 or 15 minutes.
Huh.
So
हाँ,
okay,
तो quiz
6 minutes. Huh?
quiz how much time required for a quiz?
Quiz में 15 minutes लग जाएगा माताजी.
हाँ, तो we can take a quiz, Mataji, because it's good. Quiz
Okay.
लेते हैं, and this story you can take the next week if possible.
Okay.
है ना?
Okay.
Thank you, Mataji.
Okay. Okay, so now we will start a live quiz. Second. I'm putting in on the chat box. You can join from there once again. Okay, I have put the link on the chat box. You can join from there. I would request each and every one of you to please join the quiz. Very bold.
Mataji, I'm joining soon.
Okay, have you all joined?
No, Mataji.
Padmesh and Nikesh. Three people have. I don't know what is going on. One second, I'm starting again. Please join via this Haribol. Please join via the link which I have given now. I don't know why there no participants were showing.
It's quiz time. It is quiz time.
Mataji, I joined. I started the quiz.
Only one is showing. See, only one is showing. Only one participant.
Pratyaksh joined, ma'am. Pratyaksh.
Okay, then I'm starting the quiz. Hare Krishna Mataji, Prempriya Mataji, do you know how can I see the participants? It's just showing me one.
हाँ, Mataji, इधर ही show होता है. I don't know.
ये वन दिखा रहा है यहाँ पे कि स्टार्ट करूँ मैं?
नहीं नहीं, एक मिनट को. All the 15 participants joined. Agarwal, Aditya Singh, Dharan, Diya and Nilesh, Jaya, Mrithu, Manhar, Meenakshi, Molishri, Padmesh, Nikesh. Everybody is joined?
Yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Shrima here. So I clicked.
No, Mataji. I haven't joined.
Join first.
May I know the
I don't know what
process?
the game
Mataji, it's in chat
quiz
box.
code is.
माता जी चैट बॉक्स में मैंने डाल दिया.
Shrima, Mataji, it's already in our chat box. You can click the link.
Mataji, I joined, but it's not showing.
So should I click on the link and go to
Yes.
work में Mataji
Yes, yes.
and the participant?
Huh?
Yeah, I got it Mataji. But here it is asking enter a join code.
Yeah,
so
a
it's
join
inside-
code is on the screen.
Oh, okay, okay.
Only 2 people have joined. 3 now it is turning to 3. Yes.
Everybody join.
I request you all to join. Only 3 people have joined, Mataji. If
We have only 1 minute to wait. Then we have to start the quiz. Please join fast.
Mataji, I joined and I am doing the questions and the quiz already started.
I can't see.
4 people joined. Okay, I'm starting the quiz. Can I start the quiz, Mataji?
Okay.
Or shall I wait more?
Mataji, I finished the quiz.
Manar,
Huh?
who said to you you have to do it? Agarwal?
Yeah.
Please
Yes.
mute.
I'm starting the quiz, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji.
Mataji, we joined the quiz, but here I don't see anything. Like it says join a game, and I don't see anything.
That's one. That's the one.
Okay. Can you all play the game? Haribol?
I joined, but I can't see the screen.
The first question is, where are Sant Tukaram born? Denu, Delhi, Kolkata, Jaipur.
Mataji, I'm also joining the quiz. Then I will be able to understand what is going on. Are you being able to play the game? Yeah, people are answering. Mahatru Thogers. Yeah, they are answering the question, but I can't see the 7 responses. Yesterday, Mataji, how she was doing, I don't know. But questions I can see.
So the first is Marathu. He is first position. Takeshwar is the second position. Manhar is the third position. Aditya is fourth. Okay, so Mataji, you can go for the next question. I can handle this.
Okay. I think they are taking the questions one by one on their own. Question is not.
Okay. So now the second question.
One after the other, the questions are going. Guess the DT this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is the deity? It's a Lord Venkateshwar, Lord Vithala, Lord Jagannath or Lord Govind Dev Ji? Who is there? The photo of the picture. Who is this? Venkateshwar, Vithala, Jagannath Ji or Govind Dev Ji?
Mahatru is on the leaderboard. Answer is Vithala. Three correct. One person has. Which deities Tukaramji used to worship? Who will answer? Mataji, yesterday Mataji was taking how she was taking this. I am using the same platform, but I think how she was handling this one by one. I think she was doing. I can't understand this.
I don't know that thing. Mataji.
Okay.
Okay, you can go for the fifth question.
What was the name of Sant Tukaramji's second wife?
Jalebi, Haveli, Mukta or Kanakai? Who is?
Havali. Jijabai, Havali, Mukta, Kanakai. I think they are playing Mataji because five people have already answered correct and two people has answered incorrect. But I can't see who are answering what. This is the problem. How is bhakti attained in our heart? I have discussed in the class. You can answer with your mics on also because I can't see.
Devotees.
Yes, very good. Who answered?
Sean.
Shanmukha, very good. Very nice name. It reminds me of one line of bhajan of Venkateshwara. Sachaturmukha Shanmukha Panchamukha. Guess the personality. Who is this
Sant Tukaram.
personality which we get? Very good.
Underground. Dukar.
Name the king who
Shivaji.
Name the king who came to meet Sant Tukaram on Ekadashi night.
Shivaji.
This I was about. Yes. Who answered?
Tarakeshwar.
Tarakeshwar. Okay. I was about to discuss this story, but due to lack of time. Which flag is this?
India.
Yes, Haribol. Very nice. And this?
Japan.
Yes. Who answered?
Tarakeshwar.
Shiva
You are so
Prabhupada.
intelligent. Yes, this is Srila Prabhupada. Haribol. And this name Krishna's mount
Garuda.
or vehicle?
Garuda.
Yes, very good. Garuda. Yes, I was about to discuss about this on the last slide, but due to lack of time. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is combined form of who?
Radha Krishna.
Yes. Very good. Haribol. And guess this holy plant?
Tulsi Maharani.
Very good. Tulsi Maharani. What is the meaning of Abhanga?
Holmes.
We were talking about
Holmes.
poems. Yes. Very good, each and everyone. Very good. Guess this cartoon character.
Chota Bheem.
Yes.
Chota
Bheem. Yes. Why to hear about Lord and his
All of the
devotees?
above.
All the above.
Yes. Very good. Very good. Who initiated Sant Tukaram in his dream? Yes, very good. Wonderful. You all are very good listeners. You have listened to the Katha. Draw one tulsi leaf. Did anybody draw? I can't see actually your responses. I don't know.
Yes, I
I'm not being
do.
able.
Molly
I
Shri.
do.
Molly Shri.
Yes, yes, yes. Very good, Molly Shri. I can't see the responses. I don't know how. We'll see. Where did Tukaram go after leaving his body? I
Vaikuntha.
wanted to.
Kunda.
Wow.
Vaikuntha.
Very good, very good. Yes, Vaikuntha. Do you know what is the meaning of Vaikuntha?
Where a
Uh,
place where
well,
there's no
Place full
anxiety.
of anxiety.
No
Yes, yes.
anxiety.
No
Anxiety.
anxiety.
No
Yes.
anxiety.
Yes. Vai means no. Vai means no in Sanskrit, and Kuntha means anxiety. Sorry, anxiety. Kuntha means anxiety, and Vai means no. So the place where there is no anxiety is Vaikuntha. So next, what is the meaning? Yeah, what is the meaning of Vaikuntha? Place with no anxiety. Who's this
Doraemon.
Doraemon.
Yes, yes, Doraemon. Very well. Okay, okay, Mataji, quiz is over. I can show the
Okay.
leaderboard. Okay, Mataji. I'm so sorry, Mataji. वो नहीं दिख रहा मेरे को. Manhar is on the first position. He's leading the leaderboard. He
Oh,
has got 20
congratulations,
points.
Manhar.
And then is Tarkeshwar. He is 18,590. Third is Mahatru. Very good. Mahatru, Manhar, Tarkeshwar. All the three toppers. Very good. Aditya is on the fourth position. 10 participants were there in the quiz. Okay, Mataji. Mataji, the quiz is complete, Mataji. Very good. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. So we have to cancel the call.
Yes, Mataji. Sorry,
Okay.
Mataji. I could not understand this
Okay,
quiz.
okay, Mataji. Kids will play the game. That is important. So thank you so much, kids. We can meet tomorrow for a flameless cooking, and the ingredients list we have to post it by your tomorrow morning or today night. So thank you so much once again. Hare Bol, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Did you all like the quiz and the stories?
Yes, Mataji.
Both?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Which story did you like? Avli or Indrayani River?
I liked all of them.
I like all of them.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for giving me time and for so much of patient hearing. You all were very good listeners. I really appreciate your patience. Thank you so much, kids. Thank you so much. Hari Bol.
Five more.
Hare Krishna.